Hello, my name is Elena, broker of record of Remax Gordon Group Realty, and today we're going to talk about the stats. And we'll start from economic indicators, and as you can see, real GDP growth is up, it's 3.1%. Toronto employment growth is up, it's 3.1%. Toronto unemployment rate is up too, it's 6.1%. The good news, inflation in June 2023 was down and it's 2.8%. If we compare with June last year, inflation was 8.1%, so we're doing really well with inflation. Bank of Canada overnight rate is up, and in July 2023 it was 5%. Prime rate in major banks in July 2023 was 7.2%, it's definitely up. And fixed mortgage rate, what we're getting right now, is up, it's 7.49, 6.4, 6.49. Total residential transactions. This year, July, we sold 7.8% more to compare to the last year. Seasonal adjustment, we are down 8.8% in July this year to compare to June this year. Average selling price in July 2023 was up by 4.2% compared to July last year. If you look at seasonal adjustments, we are down by 0.7% in July this year to compare with June this year. New listings. We have 11.5% more new listings coming to the market right now. Sales to new listing ratio. This ratio is usually shows what market we are, and usually over 60% it's seller's market, 40 to 60% it's a balanced market, and less than 40% it's a buyer's market. Now we are 38%, it shows we are entering the buyer's market. Days on the market, we are down by 17.2% July this year to compare to July last year, and actually it's a good sign. It shows that it takes faster to sell the property and the market absorbs the new listing coming to the market. Different area and types of home perform differently, and this is my favorite slide because it has more details. In July this year, we sold nearly 4 times more detached houses in 905 area, and this is usual because buying is cheaper there. Looking at the early changes in both the 416 and 905 area, there isn't much difference. Sales increased by 9.1 and 9.2% in both. An interesting detail that in July this year, the average price in 416 area went up by 8.1%, while in 905 area it only went by 3.8%. I didn't see this dynamic for the last 10 months, and usually it's opposite. Now, we sold almost 4 times less houses in 416 area, but prices went up in 416 area more than in 905 area, even though it's more expensive to buy there, but it's due to supply and demand. The 416 area had fewer homes available for sale, and more buyers competed for the home, and this drove the price up. The same supply and demand pattern we can see in condo apartments. We sold over twice as many condo apartments in 416 area, which is normal because there is more apartment there in Toronto area. However, the year-to-year change shows that we sold 4 times more condo apartments in 905 area this year compared to the last year. And this is because the mortgage rates were lower in July last year. Affordability is a big issue this year. So people opt for condos since they are cheaper than freehold homes. And that's why condo apartment prices went up 4 times more in 905 area compared to 416 area. Sum up the main points. The real GDP growth and Toronto employment growth have increased. However, Toronto unemployment rate has also gone up. On the bright side, the inflation rate is decreasing significantly. In June this year, it stood at 2.8%, down from the last year, July, it was 8.1%. Everything seems to be aligned with the central bank's plan, suggesting no need to raise rate, unless major changes happen in US. The average price has risen by 4.2% compared to the last year, and most areas have a balanced or buyer-friendly real estate market. Now it's a great time to buy property because many of the buyers are on hold due to uncertain mortgage rates. Additionally, some are historically seeing lower activity as buyers go on a vacation with their kids. If you're considering real estate, call us to find the right property. I'll talk to you next month.